So this is the a dashboard for for a tenant enabled with digital experience monitoring. So in this case, the tenant has about 207 users connected with some local issues, some users having Wi-Fi issues, internet issues, and application issues. So if you click on local issues, it shows the users with the local issues. So for example, if I go to if, if I go to the left to the right hand side and click on the region, you can see the actual users in the map as well as on this panel. And on drilling down, you can see detailed information of the user. So you can see that this user has a poor experience rank, and the reason is he has local network issues due to high delay and jitter, and also he has his device is experiencing high internet latency also, and high CPU memory disk. So he has all sorts of issues. So if you go further down, you can see the reason, so he has a degraded experience right now, and the reason is he has high latency, and there's some internet loss also seen in his access, and then also there is high CPU memory utilization as well as disk utilization. So that is contributing to the poor experience from the user's point of view. Now, if you go to other types of issues, like if you want to look at the users with internet issues, so there are some users here who have poor internet experience. So when you click on this particular user, so it says that the internet is having poor experience, and you further see that he has had huge loss connecting to the gateways. In this example, it's a Bangalore gateway. So this clearly tells you where the problem is from for the administrator as well as to understand for the administrator to understand where the problem is. It is very easy now. Um, Now, if you want to look at all the users and their rank, you can click on this users tab, and you can see all the users that are connected, and you can search on a specific user. So in this example, I'm searching for a user, Rupa at VersaONE Networks, and so I can get further details of the user here. So it shows that my overall experience is reasonably good right now, uh, and my Wi-Fi experience. And also this is the trace route information from the device to the gateway. So I'm accessing a gateway which is in the Santa Clara region. So it shows the how the traffic took from the client device to the gateway. It also shows the local network latency. There's some small loss and some loss on the internet also that I have from my in my network. Now, if I want to see the applications connected by my device, these are the applications. So some of the applications have poor rank as shown here, and that's because there's no connectivity at all. But then there are some applications where the experience is good, and so because there's less time taken, less latency for accessing the application server. One could drill down to a specific application and get further details about the health of the application. You can see the trace route information again from the device to the application server. So this is the application server. It's in San Jose region, then most likely that's the reason why it is good performance. So the overall experience, the overall app rank is also reasonably good. There's some delay, but not as significant. And if you want to look at the loss, we can click on the loss. Again, there is some loss, but probably not impactful enough. And these are the other supporting metrics such as DNS lookup time, TCP connect time, SSL LAN sheet time, and so on. So all these metrics helps us know how the performance has been overall for the users' traffic. Now, one could also go to the applications tab and see the applications perspective, like from all the users' point of view, how the application has been performing. So you can see that Swissnet, CrowdStrike, Falcon, most of the users have not been able to connect to Swissnet because probably there is reachability issue itself. But if you want to look at an application which has got um, some poor rank, but not completely, you can click on this and see that here in this case, there are some 50 users connected. Many of them have no connectivity. But if you go further down, you can see that there might be some users. All these users have these users have some connectivity, but there is high loss in the connectivity, and that's why they have a poor experience. So in this case, this particular application has reachability issue, and that's why they have a poor experience. But now let's look at the application Dropbox. Here, as you can see, there are many users having good experience, but some, especially in this region, is having poor experience. And the reason why it is poor experience is probably due to the server itself. So as you can see, all those degraded experience users are from connecting to somewhere in the India region. So if you look at um, uh, the users who are connected to this gateway, for example, you see that the degraded experience is because of a high HTTP latency. It's because of a high HTTP issue. So if you further drill down to any user here, you can see the information uh, related to the application access. So here the overall experience has been not very good. It's in the degraded state, and the delay is also not as bad. It's just 25 or so millisecond. Let's look at the loss metrics. Loss is hardly, there's no loss in this network, and the main reason for poor experience is because of the high HTTP latency. So that's why it indicated that the a number of times the HTTP latency was very high, was the reason for the poor experience. So this is how we can easily get to know whether the problem is in the network layer, at the user level, or at the application level. Now, what I showed here was from the analytics perspective, the same information is also visible from the view lifecycle of Concerto. So you can go to the view lifecycle, secure access, and digital experience to see the same reports, the same types of charts in the Concerto. So you can click on each of these metrics to get the detailed view of the users with those types of issues. From the user's point of view, per user health or rank can be seen, as well as the overall application rank can be seen over.